Welcome back to Halfsun, everyone. Today's gonna be a little different from usual. We've made a good amount of progress recently, and I have been lacking a bit in terms of the amount of building that I've been sharing with everyone. So today we're gonna be taking a quick look over everything that we've been accomplished in this build, as well as things that will be coming in the future. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And welcome back to the present. Hopefully you enjoyed that little review of all of the different things that we worked on, as well as a couple of new things that I will be looking at here in a second. But I think I definitely needed to show that off again because there was a lot that kind of got covered up in the past that needed to be redone, as well as just things that needed to be looked at again. But now there was one thing that is new that I didn't actually record or show you guys. I just showed it to you now, and that is this little farm area that's down there. And we can take a peek at that now real quick without dying from speed. It's just this little farm area that I wanted to build to collect all the farm resources, crops and such. So all this stuff is not exactly automated, but it is redstone built. For those of you who are lazy, you can just flick a couple levers and there you go, everything has been popped off and collectible. So it's very simple, very small. I didn't need much space for this anyway, because obviously it's just farm storage. But other than that, we've got obviously our melons, we've got our pumpkins, we've also got wheat, carrot, and potato storage that I still need a label. There's a little bit of extra storage back here in case I need it, but I'm probably not going to use it for anything. Other than that, we've got the two connector hallways here that are supported. This took me forever because there's obviously the outside that I couldn't break into. There's also a ton of sand above me, as well as caves and other things. So this was a pain for some weird reason, but it eventually got done, and it really needed to be finished because it looks very nice now. This was a very fun part because I finally got to wrap up the random open space and put some decoration in here. All of this connects, so this connects to that, and the inside of it also connects, as well as the other side. The other side connects on the outside, as well as the inside to that tower over there. You can't get up from here. I might add a ladder or something, but you can get up from over there. Front side, as you saw from the beginning, looks pretty nice. It looks very similar to the other side. I added a little bit more decoration and such. Out here, I will eventually get around to putting trees and leaves and paths and other things to make it a little bit nicer, but for now, I'm just going to leave it like that and call it done. So you might be wondering now, what's going to come next? Because obviously all of this is pretty much finished, and we still have the rest of the build to do. And if you're not wondering that, well, you should be, because frankly, I was wondering that too for a couple of days. But I already have a video done and finished. It's going to be coming out next week probably. But here's a little sneak peek of it, which I thought was pretty neat. Yeah, it's the dock. That's all finished up. And again, I already have the video for it done, and it's currently being edited now. Once that was finished, I was genuinely confused. There was a lot of terraforming, which we can actually take a look at because that's not exactly going to be giving anything away. Without looking to the left at the dock, this is what it looks like now. So if you remember, there's a giant hill here, hills over there. Yeah, that's all empty now. And this is where the town is going to be put. So I've got a small list of buildings and roles that villagers will be playing, as well as other filler buildings and things that normal towns would have, such as like a library, a blacksmith, a brewery, tavern, all sorts of other things that I have a list of, and that's gonna be all thrown into here, and that's gonna be great. So first thing that I'm going to be putting in is the quote-unquote town hall. That's going to be like the center big thing. It's almost as tall as these towers, actually. It might be as tall as that one over there. But it's big. I had to build in creative. Took me like 2.5 hours. It's quite large. And funnily enough, I already had all the resources for it for the most part. So that's going to be coming out in a couple weeks. Once I get it built, it's going to be quite fantastic, I think. So until then, I'm gonna call it here. I'll be talking to you in the future again when I build the dock. Again, this is in future, so like that's already finished, but I will be coming back again in the past future version of this server. Whatever that is, I'll be back to give you some more Halfsun content. But until then, I hope you have a good rest of your next week, because it is the weekend, so I hope you have a good rest of your weekend as well as your next week, and I will see you later.